Hi everybody, it's the Baseball Fight, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion, your host, and welcome back to the Baseball Hut 2, and hopefully you like this video and hit that subscribe button. Now, a few weeks ago, I done a video on how bad the Rockies have played, that they were off to the worst start in the history of baseball, and now there's been a domino effect to it, and the domino effect is that they fired their manager, Bud Black, who'd been there like 100 years, and really was not as successful as you thought he would be. But to be honest, they pulled the rug under him. He didn't have a good team the last few years, but this has been historically bad. And I guess they had to do something to distract from the fact that management has done a terrible job there. They got a great fan base, great ballpark, and they just pulled the rug right from under him, and they've done a terrible job there. But this is from MLB Trade Rumors. Rockies fired Bud Black. The Rockies have announced that manager Bud Black and bench coach Mike Redmond have both been fired. Warren Schaefer, previously the club's third base coach, will serve as interim manager for the remainder of the season, and hitting coach and ex-manager Clint Hurdle will become Schaefer's interim bench coach. I wonder what they had to do to get Hurdle out of retirement. He didn't want to be. I think he was recently with the Pirates, and he was retired. But they must have gotten really desperate to bring him back. Our play so far this season, especially coming off the last two seasons, has been unacceptable. Our fans deserve better, and we are capable of better. Rockies owner Dick Monfort said in an official press release. While we all share responsibility in how the season has played out, these changes are necessary. We will use the remainder of 2025 to improve what we can on the field and to evaluate all areas of operation so we can properly turn the page into the next chapter of Rockies baseball. I want to thank Bud Black with giving him his service papers, and Mike Redmond for their contributions to the organization across their 8 years here. Goodbye. I appreciate their hard work and dedication. Wish them nothing but the best going forward. I'll get the hell out of here. And other coaching changes. Assistant hitting coach Andy Gonzalez will take over as the new third base coach. Jordan Pacheco and Nick Wilson will also become the Rockies' new hitting coaches. I mean, the 2025 campaign was Black's 18th as a big league manager, with 9 seasons apiece with the Padres and Rockies. Black has winning records in only 4 of those seasons. He's such a good manager. As 1,193 and 1,403 career records broken down as I'm not going to get into that. But he's not a good manager. While the numbers aren't in Black's favor, his overall effectiveness as a manager is still somewhat hard to gauge. The Padres were in a rebuilding phase for portions of Black's tenure, and the Rockies' issues are so big that it's hard to single out Black as a particular reason for the club's extreme struggles. Let me tell you something. This was a bad situation. And Black, this is the thing. If you don't have the players, you can't be any good. And he didn't have the players. I mean, and the fact that they traded his best player, Nolan Arenado, they didn't really do anything with him. They brought in Chris Bryant. That was a disaster. Part of the problem is management with this team. But like I said to start this video, they have a great fan base. They have a great ballpark. There is no reason for them not to be competitive and be good. They're not competitive, and they're not going to be competitive next year either. And they've made a lot of massive mistakes. Signing Chris Bryant now to the contract they signed him to has been a disaster. One of the worst contracts in baseball history. And now the manager is gone. He's gone, and nothing you can do about it. That's it. So, you feel sorry for Schaefer. He was willing to take the job. He's going to feel sorry. I mean, and like I said, they are off to a historically bad start. They could lose probably 125, 130 games. That's how bad. And this is another failure on the part of Major League Baseball. Not to push these franchises and this has been a good franchise. I blame a lot of this on management, ownership, and obviously Major League Baseball for not pushing this franchise to be better than they are. You can't have these teams be so bad that the fan bases don't care. You can't do this to people. Not in this day and age when people don't want to waste money to then go to these entertainment places these entertainment centers, ballparks or anything like that, and wasting money on garbage. So this ain't right. And Major League Baseball has to do a better job, in terms of trying to really help these franchises out. They do nothing about the Pirates. They do nothing about the Rockies. They drag their feet on the A's. I mean, they've done so many things. There's so many bad franchises right now. The White Sox are a disaster. You can't have all these bad teams in your league. You just can't. Well, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you later.